Um, there's gonna be some stuff that I want storyline. I want to read your comments. That's why the black screen's out. So if I see anybody log in or report or see anything like that, it's gonna be a little different for me. Naruto and uh, it's gonna be a Naruto, maybe Dragon Ball Z. I'm not for sure. I really want to do this live act or not live action. I want to do this really badly, but I haven't figured out a way to do it on paper or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoy the game in the background and me squealing like a little bitch when I see a Reaper Leviathan or whatnot. But I won't be going that far deep in the beginning. But there's also some things that I want to talk about. There's going to be my own race of a Saiyan. Uh, they're like Saiyans, but they're not. They're more. What's that? Not like. What's that word I'm looking for? Shoot. Hang on. Give me a second to remember what I'm looking for. Hang on. I know how to get those. Okay. So let me explain. My character is going to be in the Naruto universe. Okay. It's going to be an isekai thing. Ooh, they got me right next to the good stuff, man.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Core
Hell
failure.
yeah. This is
Zero
pretty
human
good. I
life
gotta
needs
find seed
detecting.
clusters though, so. But yeah, besides that, my character, or me, I should say, since I'm the one dying and going to the Naruto world with, but I'm gonna be sent there through a Saiyan space pod. Uh, and Dragon Ball Z is also gonna be included in this. Uh, but I'm gonna adapt to the. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, let me go get me some oxygen real quick.
Oxygen. Life
And
on this planet grows in unusually
so,
distinct and diverse
let me
ecological
explain a
biomes.
lot of the stuff
Further
that's gonna
study
happen.
recommended.
All right, so, uh, oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. This too, I guess.
Copper is an
Ooh,
essential
that copper.
component of all
But yeah,
powered
let
equipment.
me explain
Your
something to you
probability
guys
of
that
survival has just
this is
increased
gonna
to
be. This is
unlikely,
just
but
me,
plausible.
All right, hang on, guys. Just give me a minute. I'll continue talking. Just give me a couple minutes here. I gotta find cave sulfur. But yeah, as I was saying, that this is a Naruto and Dragon Ball Z crossover, which is going to be kind of weird. My character is going to be sent to a new world. Besides, he's going to be brothers with Goku. They're going to go to two different worlds, so I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I am going to enjoy writing or talking about this fan fiction. It's going to be a long time before I you know, get used to it. But anyways, oh there we go. Okay, sulfur should be coming up. I'll go over here for now. I should probably upgraded my tank before coming in here. Nope, not. Aha! Oh, nope. What the hell are they?
Oxygen.
Yeah, I know. I really need to get me some flippers or whatever, scuba gear. But anyways, um, there we go. There we go.
Detecting
Okay.
sulfur deposits in the local cave systems.
Yeah,
Sulfur is
now
an
I got what I
essential
wanted.
component of the repair tool.
Yes, I know about the repair tool. I'm trying to talk here, you dumb computer robot. Anyways, so let me just start off with my characters. He's gonna be Gogeta's. He's gonna have Gogeta's appearance, but he's gonna have white hair and a white tail. Since he was the second one or second one born when a certain moon passed Gogeta or Vegeta, planet Vegeta. And let me explain this. Oh yeah, hang on. So when my character comes from planet Vegeta, or hang on, when my character comes from planet Vegeta, like I'm trying to talk here, but my brain's not working right.
Is essential in construction of vehicles and
All
power
right.
plants.
Anyway, so planet Vegeta's on its own verge of destruction, right? It's on its verge of destruction. Anyways,
New blueprint
let's
acquired.
make this real quick. Let's
New
make these.
blueprint. The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Alright, I need titanium. Alright, let's fix this place up. So, yes, let's get on with the story now. I'm sorry I'm taking time.
Running full
I
environmental
was
diagnostics and
I was
routing
going
results to
towards
database.
my master's dojo. As I was going or away from my master's dojo, as we come across a yeah, I'll be right back. Nah, yeah, I'll be right back. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Dogs had to go outside. Anyways, as I was saying, I was walking home from my master, or walking toward my master's house with some stuff for what was it called? For our training. Since I finally mastered my master's martial arts, the Dragon Rush, um, which has which should be called the Elemental Dragon Rush, since it consists of different elements and emotions and all that good stuff. So after a long time of after a long time of getting to know my master and stuff like that, and mastering her fighting style. Yes, she's a woman, and she says I was one of her best students, but she didn't tell me what was happening. She was dying, and I was her only student, so she didn't want to see my face, or she didn't want me to see her when she was on death's door. Um, which I had a lot of respect
The
for
scanner
her
can be used to
because
synthesize
she was an
DNA
awesome
from
teacher. She
salvaged
taught me everything
technology
I
and
know.
to record alien
So
biological data.
after a while, I had no other choice but to um, say goodbye to her at last minute because some things happened that shouldn't have happened. I died, and and how I died was protecting an innocent person from a madman. This madman was so crazy with his ideals, and he was just he
Short-range
just
scans suggest this biome
he
supports
uh
extensive
he wanted to
biodiversity
kill
and
everybody
connects to a
around
number of
him and
small cave
even kill
networks.
my master, but I had to stop him when I was coming back. He hated my master because she turned him down for trying to or he couldn't master her technique, which I could. She artificially gained an energy that was killing her, but I had no choice but to say, "I'm sorry, master.
Local scans show a
I might
narrow
have
cave
killed him in the
entrance at a depth of
process,
90
but
meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. 30 seconds.
oh dear." Anyway, so as I was about to die, as I fought the dude, and stabbed me, but I stabbed him too. But not with my hand, but I poked his heart. His heart exploded on impact, thanks to the wind element of the adrenaline or dragon rush, or elemental dragon rush, which allows me to use my adrenaline rush and the ancient way of fighting with dragons and using their power against the person is not recommended, but it's only recommended when you're trying to protect somebody you care about. And that's what I was trying to do, and I ended up dying. And I was confronted by the God of our realm, the God of everything, the God that made everything here on our planet. He said you weren't supposed to die.
30 seconds.
That was that was a little creepy, but yes, I uh, I defeated him and all, but it wasn't easy.
30 seconds.
Anyways, so after a while, I accepted death because there was no way around it, and there was no way to run from it. So as I kept on, as I finally woke up in a space where I met the God of everything, He gave me an, but he also gave me the abilities that I never have in this world as a damn
30 seconds.
as I was able to go to the Naruto world, but I want Dragon Ball Z to cross over it. But it wasn't that wasn't the wish because it was already gonna happen anyway. I wanted to be Gogeta, but I wanted to have a different name than Gogeta's, and they and I did. I like Goku, but my Saiyan name is Gogeta, but my human name or the name that I was given when I was on planet Element uh, was Ryujin Uzumaki, since I could absorb people's energies and use them as my own. I thought that was a very nifty ability for my ancient Saiyan race. You see, my ancient Saiyan race is a little stronger than a regular Saiyan, but they have been told they've been wiped out. But Bardock
30 seconds.
is the only one left because of his genes. Of his father was an ancient Saiyan and his mother was a regular Saiyan, but he was born as a regular Saiyan. But he knew he had the DNA of the ancient Saiyan race, but he didn't tell that to anybody. And it's dark. But yeah, as I was saying, a lot of stuff happened to me after that. I'm going the right way. I should be. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. This better be the island. I mean, it should be, right? I'm not mistaken. Oh, please don't put me in the dead zone. I don't want to die. Please, please, please be the island I'm thinking it is. I'm gonna cry. Please, please start peering. I'm getting scared. I know you're an island. I know it. Yeah, thank God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh,
Diversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm scared. I was scared, guys. I thought I was going to the dead zone. I'm like, oh hell no. I didn't travel this far to get eaten again. And that it's already happened to me once already. But anyways, back to the story. I had a freaking heart attack because ghost leviathans are very scary. I mean, if I was versing the Reaper Leviathan,
Drive core
but
sustained during planet
now that my panic attack is over, yeah, I'm fine now. Anyways, I'm trying to find the way around. It's not through here. No, this is the teleporter area. Anyways, but what I'm trying to say is that I okay, now my nose itches. There we go. Itched it. So back to this hair in my mouth. So as I was saying, I'm an ancient Saiyan, but that can adapt to any energy around me. And I'm Beerus's planet. I can absorb his God key and use it against him. But ancient Saiyans are known to be
preparing
good
D's
people.
water ration ahead of time will help ensure against
Hang on.
dehydration and eventual death.
Give me a second, guys.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint
Let me
acquired.
okay. Let me eat some of these. We need more water. I'll take one more. What the hell? Anyway, so my stupid hairs in my beard. When I was walking towards the area where God was, but and he asked me, "I get three wishes." Well, I said I wanted to be an ancient Saiyan race, my name being Gogeta, but I have it changed to something else, so that way it's not when I go to, and I want to be in the Naruto's universe as well. And me and Goku are twins, but I was born second, and when the moon of the Vegeta planet Vegeta was being casting over, that turns the Saiyan into an ancient Saiyan that has the genes activates, and when that happens, I become an ancient Saiyan, and the genes take over the irregular Saiyan genes, and my tail turns white, and my hair turns black with white tips. Well, let's say that. And once I go Super Saiyan, my hair doesn't just turn yellow; it goes white because regular Saiyan is strong and all, but you gotta the ancient Super Saiyans hasn't been able to transform, and plus they can transform in with the rage like a regular Saiyan, but it has to be really intense. That's why I want my character to go to Naruto's universe, and once Goku comes into play, him and his brother could train, but not for a while until the Naruto's
Integrating
verse
new
is
PDA data.
done with everything. Gets done and said. I also want to have not just the
New
Sharingan,
blueprint
but I also
acquired.
want to have the Uzumaki genes, so that way I can have uh, a lot of chakra, and if I so that was my second wish. What's your guy, please?
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint
Okay.
acquired.
So yeah,
Integrating
as
new
I was
PDA
saying,
data.
Nart or as I was saying, give me a second. Get out of this area.
New blueprint acquired.
But as I was running away, not running away, what was I doing again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, as I was gonna suggest my last wish be, I wanna, I wanna have it be a Jinjuriki to a Bahamut of its own choosing, but it has to be an all elemental Bahamut. And the god looked at me and said, "I can do that." And with the snap of his fingers, I was transported to the Naruto's world realm, or the Universe 7, where Goku and I were born, being born with me having a full memory of who I am and stuff like that. Nothing was erased, but I don't know all the stuff that happens. And once Naruto's world is done, I get to go to my brother's world, and you get the story. Anyways, as I was was just like waking up with and seeing the moon that changes me from a regular Saiyan to an ancient Saiyan, I finally get stronger, strong enough to have a photographic memory now, kind of like with the Sharingan. So Bardock says, "No way," and he went to check my power level, and it was out of this world. I mean, it wasn't too strong, but it was still strong enough to make. King Vegeta to throw me off the planet. So what he did, Bardock, he grabbed his his sons to do different planets because Frieza was coming to destroy planet Vegeta. And once this was happening, he wanted to save his two sons. So he sent uh, Kakarot or Goku to Earth, and he sent his ancient Saiyan son, his youngest twin, to a planet called Element with his where he has a brother there, which is my uncle Minato. But he hasn't had he didn't unlock his Saiyan genes either. As when Minato went to Planet Element, he was just an adapted Saiyan, not a full-fledged ancient Saiyan. So when he gets the blood of a Saiyan or blood of a person, it changes, gives them a bloodline and all this other stuff. But with ancient Saiyans, they keep their DNA, but they also absorb the other person's DNA and it mixes with them. You know, it's kind of a lot of genome stuff and things happen, and their hair doesn't change. Everything stays the same, except for the abilities they get. So he sent his two sons away, and as Bardock was coming to face Frieza, as Frieza was about to destroy planet Vegeta, thanks to Beerus's stupid and King Vegeta being a douchebag to him. What a loser. Anyways, I landed on, or Gogeta, I should say, landed on planet Element. With when I crash landed on planet Element, I was right next to the outside of the village where Minato flashed to my location because he sensed that there was another Saiyan here, and he only knew bad things could happen when another Saiyan comes. He and yet when the hatch opened, when it recognized Minato's energy signature, but barely. Um, it was hard to tell who sent it, and then once the pot opened, there was a boy with spiky hair with a widow's peak kind of thing. Ooh, excuse me. But what caught him the most was his eyes, and or not his eyes, his hair and a tail, which was white hair or white tipped hair, and white eye or white tail, a completely white tail. He was like, "No, our genes did get passed on." So then a letter, or not a letter, more of a hologram popped up, and it was his brother Bardock who gave him the confirmation of what I was. And I was his son, and he was his uncle. It was my uncle. So after Minato said, "No way, my brother has the ancient Saiyan blood. So do I, but I was just born as a regular Saiyan, but that adapts to anything like blood. That changes my hair. If my son is an ancient Saiyan too, this would be awesome. But now thinking about it, it's impossible because that moon doesn't exist here. And when I mean that moon, it's King Vegeta or Planet Vegeta has a certain moon that's hidden to the rest of the Saiyans. Only an ancient Saiyan or somebody of the gene that looks at it when they're first born absorbs it as the Blux waves are too strong from the moon, gets adapted, and then they change to an ancient Saiyan race. Okay, now that that's over, the message sent to Minato was very heartwarming and saddening. So he decided to take his nephew and train him, but he couldn't yet. He was still too young, but he still had a lot of power, and he didn't sense any evil intent in the baby. Most Saiyans do. Goku, remember how they said Goku had the my game is frozen. Remember how they say Goku was a ruthless baby when he was born or when he was on planet Earth? I didn't have that restlessness to battle. I was a calm baby, and plus I was a mixture of two Saiyans abilities. But so either way, ow. So either way, it was a gambit at first. So I decided to what the hell? Oh, I I just to let my power rise slowly over the years because I don't want Frieza to come to my planet and destroy it, or anybody else for that matter. We don't have Dragon Balls here to wish people back from the dead, so years have passed, or no, a couple of months has passed. Since I'm a little bit older than Naruto by a couple months, now let's make it a day. Yeah, let's make it a day. Since I'm a day or two older than Naruto, I was there present at the. Since I'm still a baby and whatnot, I was there present at the time of the birthing, but I was a different kind of baby. But when I was seeing Naruto being born, I'm like, this is gonna be the worst day ever for Minato and Kushina. As I said this in my head. So,
This is Life Pod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some
so
holes in our
yeah.
emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So after a while, I kind of I need silverware 2 glass and standardized tank, which I already have. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Anyways, I was in Minato's arms as he had one hand on the seal, and I was in his other arm as they couldn't put me down for 5 seconds because I was very very not a clingy baby, but I was more along the lines of what kind of baby was I? Of a lovey-dovey, but I knew I was gonna get out of the face since Saiyans don't really, act like this. But since I'm built different, I am a lovey-dovey baby. But when Naruto was born, everything happened so fast. It was not funny. I knew that it was gonna happen, but all right, I can't do this. I gotta go.